Hi, everybody. Come on in. Hi.
Morning, Mrs. Wildman.
Good morning. I'm trying to get that chat feature taken care of right off the bat.
Thank you.
Yes.
Morning, Mrs. Richards.
Good morning.
You've been studying for this big trivia contest?
I have been.
Oh,
I'm a little bit
boy.
nervous.
These kids are in trouble. No, they're not.
Okay, Wakey, can you take the dogs, please? Both of them.
All right.
Morning, Senora Robinson.
Good morning.
You're on that final countdown. I know it.
Yep, I know it's getting close.
Yeah. What, 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 weeks Saturday, so pretty
Okay.
close. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Is that better?
All right, I got to get that directions up right here. I saved Mrs. Richards shared with us.
Morning, Sadie.
It shows that it's just ready.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it kind of saves it then.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe with the new update, they disabled them
Yeah.
unless you enable them.
I see the Bristols.
Nice. I told Dad he's in, man. You're a teacher, though, Dad.
Oh,
You got to be on the adult side. We're highly outnumbered here. He wants to be on the kid side.
put on a background?
Yeah.
We can't get a background because this solid is close enough to your face, it'll disappear.
Oh, Toby.
All right.
Emma, good morning and happy birthday, my dear.
Birthday girl.
Yeah. Morning, Cece. Morning, Miss Kaylee.
Who's excited for some sunshine?
Yes, thank goodness.
My my aunt lives in Sanford, so we've
boy.
been talking with her. She's got her generator going. She's still in her home though, but not very many people around her. Luckily, somehow so far still holding off.
My cousin is in Tawas, and she sent a picture out her front window this morning as to how close the lake is now to her front yard. She was not waterfront before, nowhere near.
Oh man, it is going to be bad. Have you guys been listening to the news for Midland having some flooding issues? Yeah, big time. 9 feet of water, if you can imagine that. That's a lot of water coming into that little town there.
I was gonna just, while we're kind of waiting, Abel's coming in right now. But I just wanted to remind everybody that this Friday and Monday that there's no school for the Memorial Day weekend. So I'm not going to share Fun Friday stuff, and on Monday there's not going to be any Indian in the cupboard. I'm going to push it to Tuesday. Okay, so probably same with Mrs. Spate too.
Very true. No math, no science on Friday or Monday. But if you're behind, those would be great days to get caught up.
Wow, now that is some good advice.
Thank you, Mrs. Wildman. That's my one for the day.
That was really good advice. Yeah, get caught up. Of course, it's going to be a nice week. It might have a little bit of rain here and there, but when you have that free time, you can go back to all your old assignments and check, did I get through everything? That's really good. There was a few people I noticed. I went back this morning, just took some time and went through everybody's that just didn't turn stuff in. They had it done. I was able to see it in Google Slides, but the stuff just wasn't turned in. So double check, make sure you guys have hit the turn in button, because we want to give you credit for you because you worked hard on it.
Mrs. Wildman, is that Sky and Kiwi I hear chit-chatting in the background?
It is. Sky and Kiwi, they're still going strong. I think you can hear them pretty good.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, they're back at the end of, actually the way on the end of the other side of the room, but no eggs yet. Nobody-
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on there with that.
Mrs. Wildman, I see Drew holding up a little morel there. Looks like a darker colored one. Drew, any luck this year so far? A little bit? I found 0, my friend. I'm getting skunked, so I got to get out there. You've only won? Yeah, it's not been a great year so far. But hopefully this last rain and this heat, they'll pop up, because I've never been skunked before, Mrs. Wildman, and it's looking bleak this year.
Oy. I won't tell you how I had morels for breakfast then.
No, did you find some?
Yeah, we've been finding them, really big ones, but not a lot.
Okay.
Like they've been like that big fat ones like that, nice round ones, big juicy ones, white ones, no
Yep.
blacks. So
I
don't-
just cheated and went right to provisions and got that morel mushroom bisque and just called it good for now.
Oh, there you go. Good call.
We're
Mrs.
hoping to look
That's
around this weekend, though.
Do you guys notice the background today? I picked up for Senora Robinson.
Sí, me gusta. Coco.
All right, are we ready to get started?
I think so. I just have to say, Mr. Mills has been talking a little smack there. Where's Sterling? There's going to be an epic battle here for this trivia. Mr. Mills is yep, you're going down. Between Mills and Zucker, I thought, man, oh sakes. So Henry, I hope you're ready, because they're talking big time for this trivia. Kylie's ready. I know she's always ready. She's always ready. All right.
I've got some paper here and a pencil, just in case I need some of that.
Started off with some trivia crack this morning, so I'm, warmed up a little bit today. In my brain exercises, getting ready.
Yes,
Nice.
I've been in my encyclopedia since 5 o'clock.
2 cups of coffee. We're ready.
Mr. Mills, I love it. These guys don't know what an encyclopedia is, but
Britannica.
So
Oh, man.
to start it off, we have 2 birthday girls. We have Mrs. Richards from yesterday
Woo-hoo.
and Emma. Where's Emma at?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hope everyone had a good day. Did you get donuts, Mrs. Richards?
No, I didn't. It's like the first time in a long time. I got ice cream instead.
Just as good. All right. Okay. All right. Down to business, because Mrs. Spate's got something really cool and fun planned for you guys. I want to touch base with Indian in the Cupboard. We're getting close to wrapping up the book. Hold on here. We got one. Got to get Anna in. We have this week, I just released chapter 13, I believe, today. Now, next Tuesday, because there's no school on Monday, we're going to do chapter 14. And then on, it's going to be turned in. It's going to be a short because we got something planned for Fun Friday. You're going to get it on Tuesday. And it's due on Wednesday, but I'm going to read a good portion of that book with you, and you got to get your chapter questions turned in. Wednesday, I'm going to release chapters 15 and 16, and that's the last of the book. I'm going to flip it with you, though. I'm not going to read chapter 15. I'm going to have you guys read chapter 15 on your own, because I want to read the very last of the book with you. So I'm going to read with you chapter 16. So it's a little different, but I don't want to miss the end and not be able to enjoy it reading it with you. Okay, and then try to get that done, because something really cool for next Friday, Fun Friday. Okay, then after that, we've got a whole Michigan history unit planned for you guys. It's going to be pretty cool. We're going to learn more about cereal, logging, the Model T, all the great things our wonderful state has done in our history. Okay, all right. Let's see, let me think if there's anything else. Oh, mandatory that you must go outside. I hope you guys are still having recess. We have recess time. Okay. Remember, you have 2 recesses back to back, so you can decide if you want to divide them up, but you must go outside for recess time too. I'm not sure if people are. Go outside for recess. You got to move that body around. and come back in and get back to work if you need to, if you didn't finish your work for the day.
And keep those commercials coming. I love seeing the commercials being posted and shared on our specials Google Classroom. There's some pretty cool ones.
Very nice. A lot of cool stuff going on too in Seesaw. People adding some fun stuff in Seesaw. Really love it. If you find morels or anything you want to talk about your birds or anything, put that in Seesaw. That's gonna be our commuting and talking with each other, not in Google Classroom. Put it in Seesaw. Okay, and I think that's it. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Mrs. Spate, or do you want to do specials first? Whatever.
Nope, doesn't matter. I got a couple of quick announcements and then we'll throw it out to specials and then we'll have the SmackDown trivia contest.
Excellente.
I know. When you're looking at your math and science posts, guys, just make sure you read all of the steps carefully. So a lot of people are just kind of glancing at it and then they go to IXL and they pick whichever one they want to do, but you got to do the ones that I'm assigning you. So if for instance, yesterday it was W4 and W5. Well, a lot of people did W1 and 2, and those weren't assigned. So you want to do the ones that are assigned. You know how sometimes I jump around in order. So please just read it carefully. It's always written in there. Take a look at it. Some people are just going to IXL and choosing whichever one. Make sure you read it carefully, please. Please, please. Bonus Zoom tomorrow, another bonus Zoom if you have all of your work done. Now, last week I had kids trying to get their work in at like 5 minutes before the Zoom started. No, can't do it, guys. Can't do it. You got to get it ahead of time. So have all of your work done ahead of time. And that means today, guys, because the Zoom would be Thursday because we don't have anything on Friday. So what work would Gracie have to have done? She's got to have her Monday, Indian in the Cupboard reading and questions, her IXL for Mrs. Wildman, and read theory. Is that true, Mrs. Wildman? Sorry, I'm trying to remember your post.
Yep. I want the read theories done, but let's keep focused on that Indian in the Cupboard, making sure we're getting that turned in so we can grade that. Thank you.
And the questions done and hit turn in for Mrs. Wildman. Otherwise, she won't know that you have it done. So make sure you've got it all done. You're only talking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's work this week. So for me, it's math, 3 days of math, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and 2 days of science, Monday and Wednesday. And they're quick assignments. They don't take long. I've been noticing people have been cruising through that geometry way easier than fractions. Carter's happy. He loves that. Yeah, I see you smiling over there, buddy. So it won't take you long to get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's work done. If you're done, you'll get that invite tonight. So I'll have those out tonight. Please, if you're handing in your work tomorrow morning, I had parents calling me, texting me, emailing me, their work is done. You got to get it done tonight, not tomorrow morning. Please, please, please. Takes me a while to get the Zoom set up, and our activity, so you know, for the bonus Zoom is a drawing. I tried it out. It's super fun. So an interactive drawing thing that we'll do together. It's pretty neat. So definitely worth our time. I think it's going to be a good time. It's going to be tomorrow at 11, and I will post that to you. I'll give you the invite and the time right in Google Classroom tonight. But get all that work done, please. Okay. Next up, next week, we've been doing plant and animal adaptations. We've focused on the animals. I'm hoping Nevaeh has an animal in mind she might want to research for next week. For science next week, she's going to do a little finding an adaptation for an animal she chooses. So Oliver, goodness knows what you'll pick, a rhinoceros, I don't know, buddy. But you're going to find adaptations of that animal. Sadie can pick whatever animal she wants to do. So find your favorite. I know Theo, maybe a shark, maybe not, buddy, I don't know, whatever you want. But, and I'll have more in Google Classroom, but just start rolling in your brain an animal you're interested in learning more about. Next Friday for Fun Friday, we're going live from the hive, and I'm taking you out to my bees, and we're gonna check out we're going to Zoom live from the hive there, guys. So hopefully if the weather is good. If it's raining, I'm not going to go out there because the bees sting me more when it rains. And as much fun as that would be for you guys to watch, I'm going to not take you out there that day. But that's my plan. If the weather is good, we're going out to the hive and I'll show you bee adaptations, which are pretty cool. So Mrs. Wildman, that's what I've got.
All right, great. 11 o'clock tomorrow. I know they can do it. I've seen a ton of kids have already gotten that Monday Indian in the cupboard in Mrs. Spate.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Should be a nice big group for tomorrow.
I hope so.
All right. I want to talk or let specials teachers do a little shout out here, and then we'll get ready for a little trivia contest.
Mhm.
So Mr. Mills, Mrs. Richards, if you have anything, Mrs. Zucker, I see Senor Robinson. I think Mrs. Flynn is here. Good morning, Mrs. Flynn.
Nothing specific for Spanish, but just want to reiterate what Mrs. Wildman said and get outside. It's going to be really nice. Enjoy your 4-day weekend.
Thank you, Senora Robinson. I know Mrs. Zucker did a shout out for commercials.
The only thing I have to say for teachers or Mr. Mills, Mrs. Richards, if you have brown paper bags, I started bagging up 4th grade art projects because we probably have 7 at least. And so if anybody can collect brown paper bags and get them to me so I can have your artwork all ready to go for the end of the year. So, and thank you for letting me join.
Thank you, Mrs. Flynn.
On my side, if I sent you a fluency practice, just make sure that you remember to comment with your times on there and let me know of any words that you were curious about or interested in. And yeah, that's it. Happy Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that's everybody. So I'm going to talk just real quick about the trivia. I asked for adults, teachers, to have paper and pencil. They're going to hear these trivia. Look at Mrs. Zucker. She's ready, man. She's competitive. She's got her stuff ready. I'm going to give the question, and they're going to write down their answers. They don't know which one of them I'm going to call on, though. So they've just got to be ready. I could say, Mrs. Zucker, what did you get for that? But I'm going to ask you guys first, and I can only ask one of you at a time. So please raise your hand. You can do it virtually and hit that raise your hand button so it shows me on the side, or you can raise your hand and I'll be looking for you. I only have 10 questions. Some are math, some are science, but they're all things we've done in the last week or two. They're all review questions for you guys. But just remember, it's been a long time since our teachers have been in 4th grade math and science, so they're at a little bit of a disadvantage, but we'll see. I think they can. I think they got it. I think they got it. I'll keep track of score here.
I'd get my abacus out for the math part.
Oh, Mrs. Zucker, you kill me. All right, here's the first trivia question. So if you're a teacher, you're writing your answer down. If you're a student and you know it, raise your hand and be ready. All right, we're starting with science. What is the colored part of your eye called? Remember, we've been looking at adaptations in the eye, and some of you have this beautiful blue or brown or green eyes. What do they call the colored part? If you know, raise your hand while the adults are writing down their answers. All right, it looks like we've got a few. All right, Cece, get us started. You can unmute and let us know what your answer is, and then I'll have an adult teacher show their answer. Go ahead, Cece.
It's called the iris.
Let's see, Cece. I gotta ask. I don't want to tell you if it's right or wrong because I don't want like someone to steal your answer, one of those adults, you know. All right, I'm going straight to the snack talk starter. That's Mr. Mills back there. Mr. Mills, let's see your answer, sir. What do you have written down? Iris. Oh, and you're both correct. Nice job, Mr. Mills and Cece. Give them a virtual round of applause. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Next question. Here we go. Another eye question. What part of the eye opens and closes depending on the amount of light coming in? This part of the eye opens and closes. So not the eyelid, but what specific part of the eye? Oh man, this one was tougher. All right, lovely Miss Sadie. Well, don't say it yet, Sadie, because I want to give the adults a chance to write it down. All right, they look ready. All right, Sadie, what you got, kiddo?
Pupil.
The pupil. Let me see. Mrs. Richards, are you ready to show your answer? All right, let's see it, Mrs. Richards. Oh, the pupil. And you're right, Sadie and Mrs. Richards. Give them another round of applause. Very nice. Tied game so far. A little neck and neck competition. All right. This one was a lot of interesting facts last week in science. A lot of people wrote about these strings in your body that help us move around. What do you call those strings that are attached to the muscle and the bone? What are they called? You can raise your hand really or virtually. I'm looking through. Oh man. Let's see here. Christian, were you ready? I couldn't tell. You had your hand up. You changed your mind? Okay, no worries, buddy. I'll come back to you if you come up again. Good to see you, sir. Tyven, let's hear from you, my friend.
Tendons.
Tendons. Well, let's check in with an adult here. Let's see. Senora Robinson looks pretty confident over there. And she says, tendons as well, and you're both right. Give them both a round of applause. Nice job, guys. Nice job. All right. Next question. What do you call the animal that is active at night and can see well in the dark? So one of their adaptations is being able to see in the dark. There's a name for that type of animal. So Allison doesn't have to name a specific animal. She's got to name that type of animal. All right, and adults are writing it down. And I'm going to Sterling. Sterling, you're up, buddy.
A nocturnal owl, or nocturnal whatever animal.
Animal or whatever type of animal. All right, Mrs. Zucker, if you would, show your answer. Oh, she agrees with you, Sterling, and that's good because you're both correct. Nice job. Nice job. Give them both a round of applause, please, and thank you. Nice, nice, nice. All right, Mr. Bristol, are you playing? Are you ready? Oh, he's got it. All right, because I didn't want to call on you if you weren't jumping in. So, all right. Here's kind of a weird one. This was a fun fact for a lot of people. When you eat chicken meat for dinner, what part of the animal are you actually eating? I know, that sounds strange. That does sound strange. You can raise your hand or do it virtually. What part of the animal are you eating? Miss Taylor.
The muscles.
The muscle here. Let's hear from Mrs. Wildman. See if she's got her answer down.
And I've got, muscle.
Muscle, and they agree. That's a good deal. They got it. They got it. Give them a round of applause. Just in case you're keeping track, it's 5-5, a tie game right here. Moving on to math. Moving on to math. 5 more questions. Let's see if we can break this here. If you have the fraction 2/10, 2/10, I'm going to show it to you, 2/10. What would that be as a decimal? How would you convert that fraction, 2/10, into a decimal? Let's hear from one of your classmates here. Nevaeh's looking pretty confident. Miss Nevaeh. Hit unmute and let's hear what you got, kiddo.
0, and then the decimal, and then 2.
Let's check in with Mr. Bristol over there. Oh, look at him. He's like, nah, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, and he agrees, and that's perfect. Mr. Bristol and Nevaeh getting it right. All right, nice job, nice job. Still a tie game. All right. What if you have the fraction 67 over 100? What would that be as a decimal? 67 over 100. Some confident kids here. I hope Mrs. Flynn's ready because she's going to be my adult this time. She's good. Okay. Theo, start it off for the kids. Let's hear what you got, buddy.
0, the decimal, then 67.
And 67. All right. Let's hear from Mrs. Flynn. Let's see what she's got. And she agrees. Very nice. Very nice. Give them both of a round of applause. Mrs. Zucker, it's tied 7-7. I don't know. I know it's getting 3 questions left. She's biting her nails. Okay. Let's try this one. If you have the decimal 0 and 32 hundredths, how do you write that as a fraction? Write that as a fraction. All right, Henry, let's see what you got, buddy.
32 hundredths.
Yeah, since I can't see it, what's in the numerator, what's in the denominator?
32 is in the numerator and then 100 is in the denominator.
Well, thank you very much, Henry, for explaining that. Let's go to Mrs. Zucker up there, looking nervous. Let's see what she's got. And she agrees completely. Very nice. Very nice. Give him a round of applause. Look at Taylor over there. I love it, Taylor. Very nice. All right. Next. How would you write 0 and 8/10 as a fraction? 0 and 8/10 as a fraction. Let me see. I'm looking to see if there's somebody who I haven't had a chance to call on. Christian, I'd love to hear from you, buddy. What did you have, bud?
8/10.
Okay, and what would be in the numerator and what would be in the denominator, my friend?
8 would be in the numerator and 10th would be in the denominator.
All right, Senora Robinson, would you show your answer, please? Oh, another agreement. Very nice. Give them both a round of applause because they're both correct. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I got to try to make this harder. I don't know if I can. I'm down to my last question. And let's see, this could be the tiebreaker. If you have 2 whole times 1/3, what is the product of 1/3 times 2 whole? Sterling, is that too easy? No, okay, good. Whew. I don't want to go too easy on you, buddy. Apparently I'm going too easy on the adults. They know everything here. Let's see. I have not heard from Luke Detcher yet. Luke, would you answer that one, good sir? I think he's still there. There he is.
2 times 1/3 equals 2/3.
I think the product is 2/3. That's your answer, buddy? All right,
Yeah.
Luke. All right. Let's go here to Mrs. Richards. What did you get? 2/3 as well. Very nice. Give them both a round of applause. Another correct answer. Olivia, it's a tie game. Should I go to the bonus question? Okay, bonus question's a little tougher. Be ready. How do you write this decimal as a fraction? 0.02. This one's tricky. This one's definitely throws us for a loop. I know, man. Mr. Mills, I'm calling on you for this one. You were talking a lot of smack. I know. Don't get nervous, Mr. Mills. You can do it. You can do it. I would love to hear from, boy, oh boy, who haven't I heard from in a while? Maitland, would you answer this one for the kids? And we'll see if Mr. Mills can come through for the big kids. There's my girl. She's unmuting and she's gonna give it a try. Were you ready for this, Maitland?
I raised my hand for the last one.
Oh, okay. So you didn't want this one? Okay, that's fair enough because it was a tricky bonus question. I'm going to find somebody else. Thank you for letting me know. All right, this was a tricky bonus question. I don't want to get somebody that wasn't feeling good about it. All right, Isaiah, what do you think?
I think it's what was the question again?
Yep, it is this decimal right here, buddy.
I think it's
0.02.
I think it's 2/10.
You think it's 2/10. All right, let's see here. Mr. Mills. Isaiah said 2/10. What do you say? Oh, 200ths. Guess who's right, my friends? Mr. Mills. Oh, Mr. Mills comes through in the clutch. Isaiah, you were so close. That was such a tricky one. That was the bonus question. But guess what the final score is? Big kids 10, fourth graders 9. Excellent trivia game, though, my friends. Excellent trivia game. Next week, kids make the comeback. I can feel it. I can feel it. Get Taylor's feeling good.
One question out there, Mrs. Spate.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I got one. This is
Okay.
interesting because when you're reading the book, it's on every page. Who is the author of Indian in the Cupboard?
Oh, man. Look at the adults.
On every page. Do you see someone, Mrs. Spade, I should call on?
Oh, man. I'm looking. Let's see. Trying to find someone we haven't heard from yet. Indian in the Cupboard. Oliver, is that a hand up or an, oh my gosh, I don't know what it is. I can't tell, Oliver. I'm looking, Mrs. Wildman. Sorry. I'm looking for real hands here.
Okay. Someone that you think that we haven't called on yet. Who is the author of Indian in the Cupboard?
Oh boy. I got Toby over there. Toby's feeling it.
Toby's feeling it.
Go for it, Toby. Well, hold on. Let the adults give it a second to write it down, although they have not read Indian in the Cupboard.
Oh boy.
I know. So they are at a huge disadvantage on this one.
Well, see, this book's been around so long that maybe Mr. Mills or Senior Robinson had to read that in school. I don't remember that, but Mrs. Stonick, I think, might have read it when she was younger.
All right, Toby.
Mrs. Richards read it when she was younger. Okay, who'd you call on, Mrs. Spate?
I'm going to go with Toby for the kids. And, oh, man, the adults all look nervous. Oh, man.
You give the answer.
All right, Toby, you go first, and then I'll find an adult that looks comfortable.
You're unmuted.
I don't really know how to pronounce it. I think it's like line banks.
Okay, can you repeat that?
Line red banks.
You know
I think
what?
that's how you pronounce it. What?
Well, Mrs. Wellman, don't tell him if he's right. We got to get to an adult first.
Okay, yes, let's get an adult. We're going to come back to you, Toby.
All
I
right.
probably just copied it there.
Let's see here. Oh, Mrs. Richards, what do you think? Are you willing to give it a whirl? Look at her go, oh, man. Sorry, Mrs. Richards. And that's her answer, Mrs. Wildman.
Excellent. Absolutely. Toby, you're right. Her first name is Lynn. Lynn, which is interesting because that's Mrs. Wildman's middle name, Lynn Reed Banks. Lynn Reed Banks is the one that you were trying to get with Toby. Excellent job. And I see another tie here for Mrs. Richards too. Excellent.
Perfect. I know. Look at that. Mrs. Zucker celebrating victory.
Yep.
Victory cheer dance over here. Very nice. What do you guys think? A little trivia each week? Is that fun, challenging up? Maybe next week, though, I'll do Wildman versus Spate's homeroom class. Maybe next week. Or maybe you want revenge over the teachers. I don't know. Oh, look at Christian. Yeah. You're going to have to study hard, my friend, to beat Mr. Mills. He's over there. He's got all day. That's all he's doing. Fortnite, right, Mr. Mills? And studying for these trivia questions. So look at Sterling. Oh, man. Sorry, buddy. Be ready. All right. Thank you for the teachers. Let's give the teachers a round of applause for trying out our trivia questions this week. I appreciate you guys willing to do that. That's not easy being put on the, being put on the spot because they haven't been in fourth grade math and science for a while. So that's hard stuff to remember, but they're pretty darn bright. So they came up victorious this week. And then I'll come up with some new questions for next week, okay?
Awesome. That was a lot of fun, Mrs. Spate. Thank you.
And I think that's all I've got, Mrs. Wildman. Just reminder to get your work done for bonus Zoom for tomorrow. Yep. Anything else for you?
Well, I just want to say, I know how hard you worked last week to get everyone credit to be in that bonus Zoom, and so many late people coming in, and it's, it was tough for you because you don't want to say no, but there's a point I know you have to cut it off because you got to get it ready. So guys, get that in for Mrs. Spate. She's got something really cool planned, some drawing. You know how we love to draw and sketch and everything. And that's at 11 tomorrow. But get it in early because it's so hard for Mrs. Spate to get that organized and everything. And she really, really wants you to be a part of it, okay? I would like now if we could open this up, but if you don't have anything to share, why don't you guys to double check? I see a lot of hands still up, virtual hands. So if you want to share something, keep your virtual hand up. And if not, pull that blue virtual hand down so we know who to call on. Sound good? All right, I'm excited for that drawing tomorrow, Mrs. Spate. I'm going to use this pencil right here. It's a good one. Got a nice sharp point.
Well, they're going to realize quickly who their artistically skilled teacher is and who their non-artistically skilled teacher is. Real quick, and they already know that though.
No. I'm going to see if maybe the boys have been doing a lot of drawing at home too. So if you have a brother or sister, if they can sit and quietly draw with you, or someone else, your mom or dad, want to join us for that bonus Zoom, make sure to have them join in with us. What more the merrier, right, Bristols? Oh, all right. Let's start some sharing time, okay? Let's go with Kylie. Kylie, I'm going to unmute you and lower your hand. Go ahead, girl.
I'm right now we're starting to pack for the move. Well, I am 10 days, and then we get the house.
That's exciting, kiddo. Enjoy. Show us some pictures when you're settled in, okay? Awesome. Right in town, right? The new house is in town?
Dietz Road.
Okay. Very exciting. Congratulations.
Very cool. All right. Let's go to Jameis. Jameis, I've unmuted you and lowering your hand.
I have been playing a lot of video games, but today I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw the news report that we're allowed to be in groups of 10 people. And so we are going to the beach today with some family, and that is going to be a lot of fun because I haven't swam in ages. So
that water's cold, buddy.
It's gonna be cooling me off from the hot sun, that's for sure.
Nice. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy your family time, bud. It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jameis.
Thank you. All right, let's go to Charlotte. Charlotte, I unmuted you. Lower your hand.
So yesterday, last night, when I had put my phone away to go to bed, I had really wanted to redraw this character I had done a while ago. And I did that in pencil and nothing else, and this is what it turned out to be.
Oh my gosh, isn't
Kind of
that
big.
Oh,
Charlotte, that's
my God.
awesome.
Very beautiful.
Thank
I love
you.
it when you attach them to your assignment. It's like
I
a
just have
bonus
to
for me.
chime in to Charlotte. That is so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep it up, girl.
Very cool. Do you have enough paper and pencils and stuff at home?
The fact that I need to get another sketchbook soon for more drawings. I have a lot of sketchbooks.
Oh, good, good. Well, keep us posted if you need more or something, okay?
Mhm.
Nice. All right, Carolyn. Where are you at, Carolyn? I just unmuted you.
On Monday, I was looking for Petoskey stones, and I found a couple of them. And then when I was going back inside, I screamed so loud because a June bug was on my neck.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but I know what those feel like.
It's so gross.
Well, it's not June yet. What are they doing out?
I don't know. I smashed it though because I don't like those.
Oh,
Carolyn, get some sandpaper. Try smoothing that out. I don't know if you have a rock tumbler like Toby, but they look
I
really
can show
cool.
you how much Petoskey stones I found.
and she's out of here.
She's going to get her pile, I think.
Yes, we'll go to Oliver and come back to Carolyn. How's that sound? Oh, nope, she's already back.
Holy mackerel. That's a lot of fossilized coral. Nice work, Carolyn. Pick a good one and polish it up. It does really look neat. I don't know if you could tell from Toby's pictures. He worked really hard on his rocks, and they look really nice. And I think he was putting on a coating on the end to keep them shiny. So give it a try, kiddo.
We polished a couple of them.
Oh, did you? Awesome.
Nice. Are the sea monkeys still hanging in there?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I can see a couple of them swimming around still.
If you can get a picture, will you put it on Seesaw so we can see them?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, thanks, hon. All right, Oliver. Oliver, we're heading over to you.
Today's my sister's birthday too.
Aw.
Happy birthday to her. Please let her know, Oliver. We said happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Piper.
And Oliver, that means you have to be really nice to her today.
All right, awesome. Allison, what would you like to share, honey? Are you gonna, Allison, did you want to share anything? Saw your hand up there.
So we found out that my dog, she has a hurt leg somehow. We don't know how she hurt it, but so she was limping really bad. Like she couldn't even, didn't really even move. Even when I had treats, she didn't even move. So then we went to the vet, and then they gave her medicine, and now she's doing a lot better. But then last night she was chasing my cats and hurt it again. So where she couldn't walk on it again. And then she was laying down under my dad's feet, and then he had to go to work, and he accidentally stepped on her hurt foot. Yeah.
Oh man, I hope it just a little rest will help heal that up. Wonder if it's those tendons that Mrs. Spate was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yesterday was my sister's birthday.
Aw, tell her we said happy birthday, honey.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to Taylor.
Let me take a look at my Mac too. Like, totally can't do
The
anything.
day before yesterday, my Debbie let me download a game on my iPad. It's called Subway Surfers. And yesterday I bought a character that I wanted, and I got all of the costumes that that came with her because it wants keys. So I got all the keys for each clothing. And today I've been trying to beat every single score and saving up my coins to buy another character.
Mm. Nice. Subway Surfer?
Yeah,
I think I've heard of that before. Nice.
is where you run, like you spray paint things, and then you're trying running away from the police, and you're like dodging this and that. You can climb on trees. Well, you have to jump off them.
Mm-hmm. Fun. That sounds
I
like
played
fun.
that before, but I can only play it for a short time, Taylor. Otherwise, I get dizzy. Do you get dizzy playing that one?
No, not at all.
No. I guess Mrs. Zucker's a wimp.
I used to play on my iPad, but my old iPad wasn't too good anymore for holding enough games, so I had to do it on my other iPad.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Zaylee, let's move on to you, honey. Zaylee, I'm going to lower your hand.
Okay. So I lost 2 parts of my tooth. From my bottom tooth. I don't know if you can see it, but gosh. Okay. Like there. And then there. And then there's this tooth remaining.
Can everyone see that? I can't see it either.
It's just black.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Zaylee, do you have your turned on, honey?
That.
I can't see it though.
Yeah.
There you go. Now let's see it, hon. You got something happen with your tooth?
It broke. Yeah, it broke.
Ugh, ouch. Does it hurt?
I still can't see it.
Well, it didn't hurt. It just scares me.
Mm-hmm.
It scared me when the first part of my tooth chipped off. It was at Monday, and then a couple days later, another part of my tooth chipped off, and now that was the only one left remaining.
No. Better take care of it.
It's not painful to me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. I hope it doesn't hurt you, okay? Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Let's go to Sadie.
Okay.
Last week or something, we moved around my room, and when we were talking about tendons, last year in summer, we were at the beach with my friend Cora, and my sister went to jump in the water, and she hyperextended her knee and ripped a tendon.
Oh, gosh. Is she
And
okay?
she was crying for 2 hours, and then all of a sudden her ankle began to swell because all the pain went down to her ankle, and it just, like, her whole leg she could barely walk on. So my mom took her to the hospital while I was at my grandma's, and they came home with crutches, and I was like, "Did you break your knee?" She was like, "No." My mom said she ripped a tendon. And a couple weeks ago, my dog also hurt his ankle because he was going down the steps and he missed one, and his paw went like this.
Oh, that's no good.
I do that all the time. He tried to walk, and then he would just fall on his face, like literally smack on his face.
Well, I hope he's better now.
Yeah, he is. He's running and roughhousing with our other dog, Rosie.
Good. Thank you for sharing. Christian, let's go to Christian. There you go. Are you there, Christian?
Yeah. I went swimming in Lake Charlevoix a couple days ago. And it with one of my friends. And when we went in there, my whole body just turned numb.
Oh my goodness. How long were you in there for?
I did that.
A few seconds.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. Mrs. Wildman, has the Wildman family jumped in the lake yet?
Well, I wouldn't say family. Yes, Rocco has jumped in and he's gone swimming very, very briefly off the dock. He's gone just quick in and out.
I think it's still in the 40s, right? The water temp, or do you know?
It's very cold. It's very up too.
Yeah, high levels for sure. Last I heard it was 40 something in the lake temp, so 45. That's very cold.
I've swum in Lake Michigan before.
Ooh, that's cool. All right, let's move to Haley. Haley, are you there?
So my parents decided about the motorhome, and we're going to go get it in June, the first week of June.
Oh, fun. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. My grandpa lives in Wisconsin, so while we're there, we might just take like a road trip with the motorhome.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're going to have a good time. Those campers are a great, great family thing to have. So I'm really happy that your family was able to get that. All right, thanks for sharing. Let's go over to Kaylee.
Yesterday, me, my mom, and my sister, we went to the store and I got this watch.
Is that like a smartwatch?
No, it's just like a regular watch. My sister has the same exact watch.
Oh, that's cool.
Just a regular. And this is my dog. And then I got 2 other big dogs. And they're Duke. This is
Yeah, it looks like a big dog. Whoa. That's a big dog.
Yeah.
Those got big kisses. All right, thank you for sharing, honey. Let's go to Charity.
Oh, can you better hurry up. Okay, this is my chicken. Hang on. She's on my arm. Charity, she flew away. Get her.
Is that a black ostrich?
Curly. She's about 6 weeks. She's about 6 weeks old.
What kind of chicken is it, honey?
I don't know.
Looks pretty cute.
We're trying to figure it out. Don't touch my iPad. Her chicken's asking. She's asking me what breed the chicken is.
Very cute.
Stop touching the iPad.
Thank you for sharing it. Ah, super cute. Looking healthy. You're taking real good care of them. Nice job.
No.
All right, let's move on over to Drew. Drew?
So, a couple things. So, when we found the morel mushroom, it was by our fire pit, and we have it all gravelled in and everything, and it was growing out. And a couple days ago, I've been flying my drone. It has a camera on it.
Oh.
And it's really hard with, to fly it just by the camera. So I've been trying to fly it by the camera, and I got the hang of it. and I flew it really high, like over the treetops, and it went over the house. And I didn't see this one tree, and it got caught in the tree. And then for like a second, it got caught, and then it came down finally. Because we would have had to climb the tree and get it from there. That would have been bad too.
Yeah. You can hunt mushrooms with that.
Polished. And I've been polishing this one rock. It's not a Petoskey stone, but it's a pretty cool rock I found. And I have a kit to do it with, and it's pretty fun.
That's
awesome, Drew.
Put a picture on Seesaw so we can see that rock a little bit better, bud. Nice. Thank you for sharing. Let's go down to Jason, Maitland's dad. All right, Jason, welcome. Are you there, Jason?
Yep, I just hit unmute. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Well, I'm going to share for Maitland because I'm excited. She's back in Michigan, so I get to see her here, and I love Zoom, and this is an awesome setup. So it's wonderful. So you kids are doing great, and I love the teachers, so I'm happy. It's awesome seeing my little daughter on Zoom. It's pretty cool technology, so thank you for letting me share.
Oh, you bet. Thank you, Jason, for joining us every week. It's always great to have parents when they do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was talking with Maitland this morning. We were texting back and forth. She's over by Fife Lake, I believe. Is that right, Maitland? Yeah, beautiful area there too. All of northern Michigan. Go ahead, honey. Were you saying something? No? Okay.
Thank you, guys. You take care.
Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
All right, Sterling, bringing it. What's going on, my friend?
Yesterday, me and Carter were playing arenas in Fortnite, and we kept on like third-partying people, and they would hate it.
I don't know what it means. Third partying.
I was going to say, was that in Spanish? Because Senora Robinson, I didn't understand most of that. I got.
It means where two are like a squad is battling another one, and then you go behind them and take them all out.
Sneak attack, maybe.
Mr. Mills is all on that. Mr. Mills.
Watch your six, Mr. Mills. Watch your six.
Oh, and I was playing with Carter.
Nice, Sterling.
Thank you. All right, let's go to Ayana. Ayana, you got something to share, kiddo?
Yeah. My mom found all these mushrooms.
Wow.
I have no clue where. I wasn't paying attention, but she just came back with a bag of mushrooms.
Excellent work.
Good for her.
A huge bag of mushrooms.
Well, your house area where you live, that looks like nice prime time mushroom area.
Yeah, I think she found a few here, and then she found a few at the rental and at the 80 and the 50.
Very cool.
So many numbers.
Thanks for sharing those, Ayana.
Let's go to Theo.
Me and my mom went hiking at Avalanche yesterday. Also, me and my dad are gonna finish our clubhouse. And then my dad got me a new bike helmet, and my mom a new bike, and my sister a new bike helmet, because my one was too small. And that's about it.
Theo, I love how your family gets outside. That's awesome, buddy.
How are the birds doing? The birds in the window.
Oh, they actually left.
Oh, already?
Yeah. We still see them. We see them in the yard. We've seen one of the adults feeding one of the babies already out in the yard. And that's about it.
Nice. How's Grandpa's asparagus?
I think they picked it.
Oh, cool. That's good to hear, honey. All right, let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah?
Just outside, there's these like birds going inside this like one hole, but it's going inside our house. But when we went to see these noises, turns out that they had babies in there.
Oh, how many?
I don't know, but probably every afternoon you always hear little noises coming from that one spot. But they can't go any further because one of the other people who used to live here blocked off it. So they're only living in this one general area.
Mm-hmm.
But once they leave, we're going to be blocking it up so no bees get in.
Oh, good, good. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. You've been doing good on your Indian in the cupboard, honey. Keep plugging away at it. All right. Keep up the good work. And thank you for sharing about the birds. You know, I like to hear about that. All right. Let's go to Natalie. Natalie, are you there?
Yeah. On my trampoline, I learned how to do a front flip on it.
Ooh. You should have someone record it in slow motion and put it on Seesaw.
Ooh, that'd be really cool.
That'd be fun to watch you doing that. Well, all right. I want to say thank you to all who joined us this week. It was great to see you. Don't forget, no school on Friday or Monday. Good time to get caught up on schoolwork. Nothing wrong with reading every day, too. Get outside. You got to go outside and go run around and enjoy the sunshine, get some vitamin D, and get all that work in for that cool drawing that we're going to do tonight. Doing some sketching and stuff. You know how I love doing that with you guys, and Mrs. Spates worked real hard getting that all set up for you. So, yeah. All right. Miss you guys. Take care. Keep working hard. Listen to your parents. Clean up after yourself. Don't leave your dirty socks on the floor.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
Sadie. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, Sadie. Bye, Kaylee.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Toby.
Happy
Bye,
birthday,
Toby.
Emma.
Bye, Oliver.
Bye,
Bye,
Happy
Christian.
birthday, Emma.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Emma.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Toby.
Bye, bye.
What anyone's saying.
Bye, Christian.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Charlotte. Bye, Kaylee. Bye, Zaylee.
Bye. Bye, Miss Wildman.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Even
Meeting.
even my mom's even it's my mom's birthday.